Is this hang on? Today I'm going to be working on a project that I think would be fun to do. Using a bunch of tools, Cursor, V0 to help me to put this together. It's very simple. Essentially I'm following the advice of a 17-year-old. Great stuff. I'm currently 22, so it's a bit humble pie, but got to start somewhere, I guess. Well, I'm not really starting in such a way, but I will definitely finish this. So what we're making is one of my favorite trading card games ever. The reason I love football so much, or at least the first domino of such an outcome, was a little game called attax. So I am collating a database of all the attax from the golden era, i.e. 2008 to 2014, 15, and yeah, putting them together, creating a lovely little slick design for you to induce some nostalgia. Very simple conceptually. It's mapped out with V0, the UI and stuff, on like a high level, not in terms of the design, i.e. you know, the aesthetic, etc., how I want it to look. I'm gonna carve out a session on its own for that, but really like the mechanics and the logic behind it was done there. Over the weekend I implemented this basic logic along with database, Superbase, which I'm using for the images to go in. It took me a little while debugging and whatnot, and it was very strenuous and time consuming. And I decided, okay, something's missing here, because V0 gives you a preview of code but not the whole project at first. So initially I just copy and pasted what it previewed, i.e. there was like 3 significant files within that, then built on top of that. However, those files were definitely not comprehensive, so then I basically forked that file into a new project, realized there was a ton of files that I missed. So a lot of when I'm undertaking these projects, a lot of the barrier is like the architecture and all this fucking project. So my goal tonight is to integrate the work I did with Superbase in its own project into the V0 project. So that would require editing the 3 files from the V0 project, and then adding like the specific components and the Superbase files as well on top of that. And I think I'm going to bring it into the V0 stuff. Don't know if I'm making sense right now, but on my way home, pretty stoked. Hit some fucking legs today. Tomorrow I've got big, I don't know if I'm pushing out the 8k, see how the legs are feeling. I get bad DOMs because I rarely train legs. So yeah, let's fucking get it basically. I'll maybe check in when I'm home. Got to cook and shower and shit as well, so I want to be in bed before 10:30. It's currently about 8 o'clock. This is the wonders of technology. Oh god. You know what? Do I even need to read it? Currently got all the code in. Superbase is all there, no errors anymore. Honestly, I regret running the server and actually seeing what it's amounted to, because, so for reference, this is what it looked like. In V0, you put the stack, boom, boom, boom. Eventually you view the cards, you have them here, and it's kind of sick. This is the logic, but, well, for a start, this is version 8, and version 11 is this. However, when I run the server, it is this, which is definitely not correct. I guess the fact that I'm using 2 different tools, like V0 being one of them, is a bit difficult. But like, I think I just need to go back to version 0, this version, and potentially integrate Superbase into this. Again, I'm kind of a little bit lost, if I'm gonna lie. I'm not sure how this somehow, like, I literally fought the code, bruv. Fucking hell, not sure, but yeah. I don't know why I'm still panning, but this is a bit of a mare. You know what, we move. As far as I'm concerned, like, the main work has been done in terms of what needs to be built. It just needs to be assembled in terms of this stage of the project. If I break down, so I need to find the pictures, and I have database of low quality, and as an MVP I'm just going to go with that to start. The next stage of that would be kind of basically extracting them, and the thing is there's like 2,000, so I'll probably need to build a scraper to like go into the HTML files and like just take them systematically. I don't know how we're going to do that. I've done a couple of things like that at work, but we can see I definitely think it's doable with with AI and LLMs. I just need to build it, and that'll probably take a few hours. I also need to implement version control, which will take a little bit of learning. I don't know Git, if I'm being so real. Design with V0, I mean, that was this, which is the wireframe. I think that's all I'm going to use V0 for. It has a set like framework that it uses, and it's quite constrained, and I don't like the design style, but in terms of like the actual UI functionally, I think this is kind of what I want it to be like. Maybe those could be centered, the bottom row. The design touches was what I was referencing earlier, which is like going into Figma and making it look pretty snazzy in a pretty unique, and like I need to get the feel of like those nostalgic times, bro, like the early 2010s, late 2000s. You just need to have that, so that'll be quite fun. I think I do find Figma a little bit cumbersome at times, but when you're in the flow and like you're just executing an idea, it's quite fun. And obviously I like being creative as well. Linking pictures to the front end, that's currently what I'm doing, or what I did with the Superbase stuff. Essentially, like the logic is there, as I say, it just now needs to be debugged. Like as long as we go version 8 here and this, that's gonna be good. Infra will be like the hosting, etc., just like all that pernickety stuff. And deployment, I guess, just doing that, like just deploying it. And similar to infra, I guess infra would be kind of a mixture and going along the way, like Git, etc. Again, I'm kind of waffling here, can't lie, but in terms of what I'm going to do next, like this is a bit of a wall, I'm not going to lie, but I think like psychologically it would be best to fix this, and like we have everything here, let's just put it together and accept that that might take like 2 more days. So yeah, I mean Wednesday, like tomorrow's Tuesday, next day's Wednesday. We can accept that will take 2 days, and then we can move on. Like I was thinking I could just build a scraper, but to be honest, I'd like to have stages done, just one like complete done. I think I know what needs to be done, and we're in the flow now. Don't want to pick it up later. So yeah, tomorrow's job is going to be hopefully making this look like this. But yeah, there's a room tour. Got the tunes. Got some 90s, 2000 big garage playing, so it's been fun. It's kind of late though, so I think I'm gonna go to bed now. A bit of reading and then hit the hay. Not tomorrow, gotta do a little run, but we stay relentless. I think we're gonna go. I'm trying to decide what I do before or during work. I'm gonna get roast by my boss tomorrow, so probably do it before work, just so I don't have to take time out. But yeah, adios.